Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy ColtsTalk. We'll be back with another video, and today we're talking about Anthony Richardson impressing at the pro day. It was one of those pro days a lot of fans was waiting on to see because he's been the talk of the town since the combine. Even before the combine, a lot of people had him going higher than what was predicted at the beginning. But Anthony Richardson didn't seem to unimpressed at his pro day. He at the end of it, he threw an 85-yard bomb down the field and did a nice little backflip, which he usually does. So that turned a few heads and even turned Morocco Brown's thoughts into consideration of drafting because that's who the Colts sent out there. But there's pictures out there talk with Morocco Brown talking to Anthony Richardson. Even Frank Wright's talking to Anthony Richardson. He's a high prospect. I feel like he'll get drafted sooner than what people are predicting him to be drafted. A lot of people are linking the Colts to drafting him. A lot of people are talking about the Cardinals moving up in the draft as well, which I doubt they will get him. But like I said, he is a phenomenal talent. The sky is the ceiling is everything for what he has potentially. A lot of people linked him to his ability like Cam Newton. He even threw a football sitting on the ground. But that's pretty much normal. A lot of these pro days, I don't really, go over the edge of how impressive what they are. Even Will Levis is just like, all right. I mean, every quarterback does this. We even seen it with Zach Wilson. And I'm not taking away from Anthony Richardson. It's like, we know what he can do. It's kind of like me getting over it. It's like, I kind of want the draft to get here so we can go get a quarterback and we can move on with our lives. And, just develop a quarterback and see the potential in him moving forward. It's like all these things are just, like exaggerated moments. It's like, of course, all of these things are hitting their targets. It's like a lot of eyes are watching them, but it's not like real gameplay. Like if you watch film, you'll probably like more understanding what he can do besides these pro day events. Of course, you can hear the football, the zips. You can get the motions and his actual ability of what he can do behind the pocket, his motions and all those good things. But we kind of knew everything about Anthony Richardson going into the pro day. So it's kind of like, all right, who's going to draft him? Like, did the pro day change anyone's minds or anything of that nature? But I think Anthony Richardson's pro day just shows you how good he's going to be regardless of the fact. You know what I mean? So it's like his pro day didn't really change anything from my point of view. It's just like he's going to be a good talent. He's very mobile. He's athletic. He's the most athletic in the draft class. So like I said, nothing changed from this pro day. I kind of want to see who's going to draft them, most and definitely who's going to drop. So like I said, the best pro day out of all of them, of course, was still C.J. Stroud, in my opinion. So like I said, I'm looking forward to this draft. Who's going to get drafted first? Who's going to get drafted last? So yeah, definitely was worth the wait for some people. For me personally, I wasn't, excited about the pro day or anything in general because we already know what Anthony Richardson is going to be. So moving forward is like I said, who's going to draft them, who's going to trade up, or what's going to happen on draft night is the most important thing on my books right now. But you guys, let me know your thoughts about Anthony Richardson's pro day if you watched it. Did he impress you? Was there a few things that you missed? Him hitting the ceiling on one of those passes. All the quarterbacks did that, so let's not bring that up. It's nothing shocking. They're inside of a dome, which is not a high dome, like a tall ceiling. So it's going to happen. But, the 85-yard bomb he threw at the end should tell you otherwise. Nothing changes. So you guys let me know your thoughts about that. Who do you think should draft Anthony Richardson? All those things in the comment section. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.